Hi everybody, are you ready? I did it. I did it for the first time ever in my life. I'm on this earth a very long time. I am not a youngin', I'm an oldin', if that's such a word. But because of my checks and balances in savings and budgeting, I was able to do this. And I want to take you along to see what I did, because as a village, we are in this together. Keep watching. Hey everybody, and welcome back. From the beginning of this video, you could see that I am extremely excited because in 2023, I hit a goal. That goal was to fully fund my emergency fund. Yep. Dave Ramsey speaks about before you can conquer your debt, get your emergency fund in play, right? I did that. Conquered debt, some debt, still have a little debt, but I took that $1,000 that I saved last year and I was able to put it into a high yield savings account. I am beyond excited when I tell you this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move this aside because this is the truth. There is magic in savings. I'm going into my sinking fund, and where my emergency fund money used to be, this envelope is now empty. But I'm going to bring in a fully funded sheet. I'm going to put that in there. And then I'm taking my amazing new prop money, right? Love it. It's got Scrooge McDuck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This is just placeholders. It's holding the spot so that I know I have $1,000 saved in 2023. Okay, I'm on a goal this year. You just saw it. I'm working on my emergency fund for this year. Do you know that if you took $20 a week, $20 a week, times that by 50 weeks, you don't even have to do the full 52 weeks. That gives you your $1,000. Yeah, $20 a week for 50 weeks. You will have your $1,000. Loving it. I want to do this twice this year. If you follow me on my savings and budgeting adventure, which is an amazing adventure, you know that I'm doing this challenge twice a week. At least twice a week. Sometimes here and there, I throw an extra $5 in. Let's talk about where I put my money and how did I come up with that? How did I come up with where I wanted to put it? Let me state that by no means am I a financial advisor. I'm an average lady. You're probably thinking, if you're new to my channel, what is this? This is not only is it a sinking fund, it's a savings challenge, because sometimes this is not enough. Maybe you want that to stay. You need a buffer. This happens to be the buffer. I would like to have this done with $2,000 this year, and this to have $5,000 for that it happens, because it happens, right? I'm going to put this aside because that part is really done. And that's my book. This is the more important part. Now, I literally had that challenge done for a few months at the end of, probably I think November. I'm trying to think of when that got finalized. That money sat in that sinking fund envelope, and I had no idea what high yield savings account I wanted to use. I did Google research. I did YouTube research. My sister is a banker, probably for the last, I think how old my sister is, 50 years. She's been in banking. She has worked with Manufacturers Hanover, Chase Bank, Bank of America. She's a Wall Street woman, right? And sometimes I'll call her. In fact, this week I called her and I said, "You want to math with me?" And she laughed. She's like, "Yeah, I'll math with you." And we were talking about the high yield savings accounts. And she's like, "How'd they come up with that number? What's the national rate?" Blah, blah, blah. And she's giving me all this banking jargon. And I'm like, "I have no idea, Glenn. I have no idea." And we start looking it up and we start looking and doing. And she's like, "That's an amazing rate." She's like, "How long will it last?" And we're going back and forth. And we don't know how long the rate's going to last. But the rate is good right now. The rate is very good. But I'm going to explain to you more about my bank choice and why their rate is a little higher. I'm going to move me out of the way and I'm going to show you my screen. I was looking at, now, one of the girls I follow, I'm going to show you who she is. You might like to go follow her. And if you go follow her, I would love for you to tell her that I sent you over. I will link her in the description box below. Her channel name is Debt Free Millennials. She's got 82,000 subscribers. I was very intrigued by this video. It is an amazing video. But like I said, if you go check her out, please tell her that I sent you. I'm going to link this exact video below. After looking at her choices, because she had a little bit more than I did, I wanted to go with a bank that I was familiar with. Capital One is a bank that's been around for a while. I like them. I have credit cards with those accounts. My local banks did not have high yield savings. Chase and Bank of America really did not either, which are two of my go-tos. These are the ones that I looked at because I was familiar with them. And I know that they are FDIC backed. When you choose a bank, you have to make sure that they are federally backed. And that much I do know. So Capital One has a 4.3% interest rate, which is very nice, right? There's no minimum down, no fees to worry about. Okay, I was okay with that one. Let's keep going. Then Marcus. It's also a member of the FDIC. See that right here? Marcus. They're worth 4.50. I'm like, all right. I'm not 100% familiar, but I know Marcus and Goldman Sachs from Wall Street. All right, that works for me. Next was this one. And I know a few people that have this. I am not familiar with them. Not at all. I don't know enough about them. I've heard of them, but not savvy enough. What I am savvy was in this one. And they had a 4.75. Let's go back real quick. We had 4.35, 4.50. This one I do believe is 4.35. It says it right here. And then this was 4.75. So basically, Synchrony had me at hello. One of my favorite new lines. I'm going to say it. It had me at hello. The moment I popped this open. Why is Synchrony a major player for me? All right. Did you all know this? Let's segue a little bit, okay? And I'll come back to the 4.75. Verizon is my cell phone carrier. Do you know that if you open up the Verizon credit card and you pay your Verizon credit cell phone bill automatically every month with that credit card, you get an unbelievable discount. I'm a month ahead in my finances, so I can do these things. because I know that the moment they charge that credit card, by the end of the statement, I'm paying that off. And I'm getting a savings from it. Synchrony holds that credit card. Home Shopping Network. Do I have that card? Yes. Synchrony holds it. QVC. Synchrony holds it. TJ Maxx. Synchrony has that card. I'm trying to think. JCPenney's. And we just purchased a mattress from Mattress Firm. Synchrony. So after I had decided that because so many of my accounts are with Synchrony, and their interest rate, their APY, their high yield savings was 4.75. For me, that was a no-brainer. I'm going to go into a little bit about what it took to get there, to do the online process and what I did. So when I told my sister about this, she was just like, how are they giving you 4.75? I'm like, I literally didn't know. So we hung up the phone after talking for a little while. She comes back, she says, they are smart banking. And she went into this whole spiel about how they are able to do this because of the credit cards they hold. They're making money off their credit card people that don't pay their bills at the end of the month, who accrue interest, and they're able to give their savings people better interest rates. And I said, wow, that works for me. Now I'm going to come back in here because this is such a pretty look. So I start the online process on Synchrony, and we're a family of 4. My husband, myself, and our 2 boys that are men. Getting up there in age, right? I'm trying to make life easier in the future, right? For my boys. So if something was to happen to John and I, when I opened this high yield savings account, I decided to put me, John, TJ, and Vinny all on those. So if something was to happen, those boys can go in and take care of it without having to jump through hoops. I trust my life with my boys. And I know my boys are not going to go after one another financially. They're going to be able to do this together. I am blessed. So I do the online process, and now I want to log in. And I'm trying to get a login username and stuff like that, and it's not happening. So I call them. They're like, oh, we have a little situation with your account. I go, okay, what's the situation? We need to speak to Vinny. Okay, so I give Vinny the phone, and he walks through whatever it was. Okay, no problem. The next day, they deposit 2 amounts into our checking account. I confirm it. This way they know that the checking account that the money's coming from is now linked and it's legit. The part I like the best is that within 24 hours, I can have the money back in my local bank. So if I needed the cash flow. But I'm also blessed in a way that I don't foresee me needing that $1,000 within a minute. Our credit card can cover a bill. Our home equity line of credit can cover a bill. I think our savings account can cover a bill. But that $1,000 there is like peace of mind in our brains that if we do need it, within 24 hours, we've got it. But this is the best part. The best part is now I am going to save more, add more. Does it give you an amazing return? No, because it's not backed by the stock market. So your returns are slow and steady, right? If you put it in your local bank, you might be making just a small amount of money. At the end of the year, what will I be making? $47.50? If I don't add any more monies to this, that's better than sitting in this envelope. It got me $47. By it sitting in this envelope, what's it giving me? Dust. Or, not myself, but some of us, it might be temptation Oh, it's sitting there. Let me grab that. Let me use it. I'll put it back. That don't work with me. I don't do that. I try not to do that. I just wanted to share with you how back in 2023, we saved for emergencies. That goal was hit. That money sat here. I feel like listen, we have retirement accounts, we have IRAs, we have deferred compensations. I'm secure with retirement. But to always have an extra form of savings is spectacular. My question to you all is this, and you're my village. If you have a high yield savings, who do you have it with? And if you don't mind me asking, what is your rate? And, maybe we come live and discuss this. You know what? I'll be here tomorrow night. Tomorrow night, I'm coming live on this channel at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Don't answer that question. We will have a whole in-depth conversation about this tomorrow, because I truly believe that this is a major importance in our life. Start saving now. Have that emergency fund. That is a goal worth setting and worth reaching. Yeah. I just want to say I did it. I never thought that it was something that I really needed or wanted to do. You all helped me achieve it. You opened my eyes. And I just want to say thank you so much. Together, we are getting smarter in our finances. Hope that you have a wonderful day. Go check out Debt Free Millennials. Tell her I said hi. And I hope that she really does enjoy the feedback that she gets from this video. Because you know what? It's always nice to know where your subscribers come from. With that being said, have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.